Welcome back, everyone, to A Gentleman's Life. I thought I'd just do a quick video today on something I've been thinking about, which is kind of fitness and how that fits into a modern day gentleman's life. But before I do that, I thought I would wearing the Zenith today. Zenith, Guido, thank you, Zenith. However, I put it on another strap to kind of keep the condition of the alligator strap. This is a strap I actually made a video about a little bit ago, an unboxing video from Worn and Wound, where I showed the travel case that I got as well as a strap. Now this is a 22 millimeter lug width strap that I have now put on the Zenith, which is a 20 millimeter lug. But this strap's really nice and flexible, really nice leather, and I think it looks pretty good. Really, I think it gives it a little bit more of a casual, dressy type of look, but really comfortable like this, and I just really kind of like it. So the light is a little crazy. There we get a bit of better, interesting little view there. But you can see how it kind of looks really nice, really comfortable. They sell 20 millimeters as well. However, I ordered this for a couple other watches that were 22 millimeter lug widths, and I just found I liked it actually best on this one, so I just made it fit. And it actually works fine. So that's really kind of awesome. Let me put that back on really quick. Yeah, you can see my movie obsession behind me. I love to watch movies and certain television series. But back to the original point of my video. It's fitness in a modern gentleman's life. And I was thinking about it. I mean, I used to compete in cycling as a teenager. Still have my bike I used to race with. And staying fit has been harder as the years have gone on. You know, I'm about ready to turn 30. And it's just become more and more difficult. But recently I've started commuting by bicycle. I live about 13 miles from where I work. So, you know, I got about 50 minutes to an hour, or 3/4 of an hour to an hour ride to work. And usually it's a little bit longer on the way home because I'm tired. I've been at work for 12 hours, exhausted. But I have found I just feel, you know, so much better. Than I did before. When I was trying to work, you know, time going to the gym or running, you know, around my work schedule, there were so many ways to not exercise. And part of the reason I think this is important is if you think of humans throughout history, you know, we haven't been around that long. And early humans, you know, they had to be fit because they had to hunt down animals to survive. And in our modern world, you know, where any first world country you live in, we have a luxury lifestyle. Pretty much regardless of what type of job you have, we are living very well. And it's just not necessary for us to do those kinds of things. So it's become really easy for people to be lazy. And not only is it better for you to stay fit and healthy, but for example, you know, it doesn't matter if you have a Rolex Submariner or the Zenith or a Tudor or an Omega or any luxury watch. It's not going to look good on you if you look like an elephant. If you are, you know, wider than you are tall, or if you just have too much weight and aren't fit, there's nothing you can do to make that watch look good. It's just a fact of life. So not only is it, you know, better to keep yourself fit for your own physical well-being and for your family, but it's also just, it's good for you. There's really no need to make excuses about looking better or anything. It's just good for you. In my mind, you know, someday I'm going to have kids, probably. I don't want to be unfit to the point where they want to play a sport or they want to go backpacking and camping and do physical activities and I'm not in good enough shape to do it. I don't want that to be a situation I have to deal with. So that's kind of a lot of my motivation to stay fit, on top of the fact that I have to be fit for work. But now that I've been rambling, so my way of doing that now is to commute to work by bicycle. And really, I'm feeling so much better since I started doing that. I feel more energetic throughout my workday. I sleep better. I just feel so much better in life in general than I did before. So I just think that's something really important to consider in a modern day lifestyle. I know in Europe, a lot of people, especially in the cities, will walk to work back and forth. In the United States, it doesn't happen much. Most people drive everywhere. You have fast food with the drive-through, so you don't even have to take the time and effort to walk inside the building to get your food that's bad for you. Things like that. And just taking that effort and finding a way to incorporate that into your life is very worthwhile. I realized over the past year that if I didn't have a reason to do it, I would find excuses not to. That's why I started to do it by commuting on my bicycle to and from work. And yes, that takes an extra hour and a half to 2 hours out of my day, but it also knocks all of my exercise out during my commute, essentially. I mean, I'd spend an hour commuting anyways, so adding an extra half an hour to an hour to my commute, but getting my exercise in at the same time, completely worthwhile. And I just feel so much better. So just something to consider in life going forward. Trying to find some way to incorporate that into your life, I think, is a very worthwhile endeavor. So now this video is getting a little bit longer rather than short. I'll just kind of hit on the few things I have coming up video-wise. I have 2 viewer requested videos coming up. I need to just prepare those and video them, and then I'll post those up. I should be able to get both of them done over the next week. One is going to be an office and desk kind of work area tour. And I'm actually do these as one video, just a viewer request video. But I had a viewer request for a room tour / desk area tour. So that one's coming up, along with a second viewer request, and that was an email I got regarding specific watch brand and my thoughts on it. So I'll probably try to package both of those into one video, make it a little bit longer, but really hit on both topics at once. And I'll probably try to do that with most viewer request videos. I try to wait for a couple requests to come in and then put them together in one video. So that will be coming up in the next week or so, as soon as I can get that videoed and prepared. And then I'm also going to have a kind of a video comparison review, if you will, between the first generation Christopher Ward Trident line and the second generation. So I own the last version of the first generation Trident GMT dive watch from Christopher Ward. And then a little bit later they released the second generation, and I wasn't really happy with how the first generation fit my wrist. I thought it was going to be fine, but over time I just wasn't really happy with it. When they came out with the second generation, they came out with the 2 different sizes. So I got the smaller sized watch, the 38 millimeter instead of the 42 millimeter. So what I want to do is do a comparison review to kind of show the differences between the 2 generations and do that. So it'll be a bit of a different take, but a comparison review. And then I have 2 more Steinhardt reviews coming up. The first one will be the Apollon, because that watch is currently for sale, and I'll do that video review. And the last one will be the Steinhardt I'm keeping, which is the Steinhardt Pilot Watch with their hand wind, modified and decorated Unitas movement inside. So those are kind of the next 4 or 5 videos that I will have coming out. I'm going to try to get the viewer request ones done first, and then go from there. So I would expect the viewer request videos to come out sometime during the week next week. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions or any other topics you want me to cover, send me an email. I'll leave the email in the description below. And thanks for watching. Until next time.